What's up, everybody? It's Brennan here. I am glad to see you. I hope you find this video restful, and I hope you've had a very happy holidays. But I wanted to take a moment to talk about something called the number system. In worship and music and all the things that I do around, I get often asked the question, hey, what are these numbers that you're talking about? Or what are the numbers that you're telling your band? Or the videos I watch where the MD is talking to his band and saying the numbers. The numbers are very simple, and it's not. It's actually meant to make things easier for you, for your worship team, or while you're on stage gigging or doing whatever. So the number system is a way to label chords by numbers instead of letters, okay? So the numbers are based on the key you're in. So if you're in the key of G, your one chord is always going to be the key that you're in. So if you're in the key of G, G is your one chord. That's pretty simple enough. And so in the major key, your 2 chord, your 3 chord, and your 6 chord are always going to be minor, okay? In a major key, the 2, 3, and 6 are going to be minor. So as you're figuring out your chords, as you're learning the numbers, know that it goes up in numbers and letters. So if I'm playing a G, that's a 1. 2 is the A, 3 is the B, 4 is the C, 5 is D, 6 E, and F sharp would be your 7 in the key of G. And so now you can add chords to those. So if somebody says, hey, let's play a 1 chord, so I'm playing a G chord. And if I'm going up, what comes after G? It's kind of like the alphabet, but you're just going up the scale. So your 2 chord would be an A minor, because 2, 3, and 6 should be minor, and then B minor, and then now we're at 4, so that'd be C, 5, D, E minor, 6, and then you got that F sharp chord, which in worship music the 7 does exist, but it's not really used as much. Maybe in some gospel you might get a 7 chord, or maybe even like a flat 7 or something like that. But in most worship, CCM pop music, it's not common. So you don't have to worry about that. So people ask, okay, now you do numbers, but why do you do it? And I do it for a few different reasons. Number one, it lets you play in any key. You know, if you're singing a song, and you usually do it in the key of G, and you just know that you know the numbers for the song, and then you're going to a different church and you're playing with a different group and they don't sing it in the key of G. They might do it in C. So now you know, okay, well, I know the numbers. I don't know the letters, but I know the numbers. So if I was in the key of G, they played in the key of C, so I know that the 1 is always going to be what key we're in, so 1 would be, the 1 chord would be the C. So I would go 1, and then say the progression was 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 5, you know? And so I used to do that in the key of G where I was last week, but now this is different. Now we're in the key of C. So it helps you play in any key. It makes transposing super simple. It helps you play in all 12 keys if it came down to that. It also helps with playing by ear. If you can learn to hear the chord and hear that number, then you can basically play any song. And I'm actually going to post a video about that really soon. So stay tuned. It speeds up learning songs. You don't have to memorize all these letters and patterns, but you can just learn the chord progression with the number. It's also the common language that you hear with other musicians. So nobody really, it's just easier. You know, you don't want to, you have to yell across the stage or make fingers like a letter G or something with your finger. You can just say, hey, let's play a 1, or if you have that MD mic, you can just let them know. Because I also know that not everyone has that MD mic, so it's easier if you can just throw out a number with your hand or something like that. It takes pressure off knowing every note and just allows you to get the pattern. So I hope this helped. I hope it explained kind of just a beginner level of the numbers. It's very simple. Remember, if you're in the key of G, the G would be your 1. If you're in the key of A, your A would be your 1. And you just go up the scale. And so if I'm playing a 1 back in the key of G, I have a 1, 6, 4, 5. I just look 1, and then that's 6 minor, 4, 5, or if it was like a 1, 6, 2, 2 minor, and then 5. That was a 4 or 5, but 5. I have these numbers locked in my head, so I can honestly do the same thing in any key if I wanted to go to the key of A. 1, 6, 2, 5, and so it really helps. And I use it every time I'm on stage. Numbers, communicating with band members, just learning the song in my head. And so I think that helps a lot. If you can learn numbers, you can play basically any song. And if you can hear it, which is my next video, if you learn to hear chords and learn the numbers, then you can definitely play any song, pop song, whatever you desire to play. And so I hope this video helped on the number system. I hope that you will use it and try to apply it in whatever you do in your churches and your schools. So thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for the next video.